values, personality, or just like someone that has some kind of values is not going to go for that. You already know.
Yeah, no, agreed.
All right, almost done. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, I'm down. I'm down to talk.
Okay, here's an interesting question. What is your strategy when you first meet a girl?
So, my strategy is, now it's very similar to Justin's way. So, Justin, he's all about direct game. However, there's indirect and direct opening. And there's a huge difference, because let's say you go direct and you open, you say, I thought you were cute and I had to meet you. I mean, she's just not going to like fucking open her legs. You know, at the end of the day, you have to still play your game right. So the way I see it, and what I do is, I'll open either way. Sometimes I'll ask for directions, or sometimes I'll say, you know, your look caught my attention and I have to meet you. Who are you? You know, I'm subconsciously conveying directness. And then from there, I'm just like talking normal, you know, maybe telling a story or whatever. And then from there, boom, pushing the flirting. And then from flirting, I'm just basically seeing, you know, how she's responding, if she's hooked, and then continue.
So you consider flirting indirect or direct?
I think flirting is progressively direct. I think what happens is when it comes from your core is direct. But you could still be indirect and just say, you know, basically, let's say stating a story like, you know,
Interesting.
But as long as your vibe and your energy is conveying directness, because if you're direct verbally as well as direct subconsciously, then you're going to scare her away and she's going to feel it. Because women are much better at reading subconscious attraction due to their biological wiring. Because keep in mind, biology has not changed. Only society has. Yeah. And we are social creatures at the end of the day. And the idea is conveying social dominance, but coming from a place of, you know, your masculine core. Yeah. Where you're not asking for permission in that sense.
Yeah. Alright, let's wrap this up. Do you have any of those advice to those that are new to pick up and advice to those that are more advanced?
Well, yeah, so for the beginners and the newbies, I would say no matter what, in the beginning when you're approaching, always kind of have a set quota. So for instance, let's say, you know, you're suffering from specifically approach anxiety, which a lot of newbies do. It's very difficult to face and to overcome because it's not socially normal. So the idea is you need to kind of predetermine in your mind, I'm going to approach 5 girls today or 3 girls today. And then when you do that and you just approach, you just get used to the habit and you progressively grow from there. So if you say, I'm going to approach 3 girls, okay? You do that, and then let's say you approach and you run away. But then the next step is, okay, you have to go even harder. So you have to approach 3 to 5 girls, and you keep that quota, but I'm going to stay in the conversation no matter how socially awkward or uncomfortable it is. And that's how you grow, and then you continuously move forward from there. And it's hard in the beginning. The first one is always, and I know Mystery from the game talks about, it's always like jumping in water in the beginning, feeling cold, and then you slowly warm up. So it's just like in a sport. When you're going in the gym, in the beginning you're a little rusty, and then you boom, get your reps in, and boom, you're already warm. And you feel more of that social momentum. So that's what I have for newbies. For the advanced guys, I would say be very humble with your success. Many guys who I know out there constantly really they put their successes out on people's faces in a certain way. And there's no
entitlement, right?
Exactly. And like the one thing Justin did, and it looks like he may have done that as well in a certain way, but he comes from a place of science. He's actually looking at the fact of, how did I do this? What did I do? Because he's not trying to be a hero. He's just trying to see what works and what doesn't. He's a hardcore scientist, especially when it comes to truth and facts, what works and what doesn't. And when it comes to getting success and really achieving, let's say you're getting a certain amount of girls, you have a rotation, whatever the case is, see exactly what you're learning and what can you take from it and what you can understand and how you can move forward. Don't come from a place of ego. Otherwise, that's going to hurt you at the end of the day, no matter what. You can be a narcissist, because we all are in some sort of way, but don't be a hardcore narcissist where it's just you're just flaunting, the girls and other people and trying to show off, because that's not true identity, That's my take on.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
All right, last question is, do you have any products that you're working on that you want to share at the moment?
Yeah, sure. So we
Or
have.
if you want to talk about your website or your business that you are working or that you have.
Yeah, sure. I appreciate that. Well, on the Nice Guys with an Edge website, there are digital products that go over the conversational mindset and understanding the mentality, the inner mentality. That's a digital product. And then also, as I mentioned earlier, I partnered up with one of the certified coaches from No More Mr. Nice Guy, where we've created a dual coaching program. And if we can add on the description, there's an actual presentation that goes over the 3 secrets on getting out of the friend zone. And I'd love to put that on there. And then that way, if you guys are interested in scheduling a call, definitely check out the webinar and the presentation, and feel free to schedule a call. And would love to help you.
All right, so that's Manny Love. I have had the pleasure of hanging out with this guy. He's a great guy. Enjoy his energy, his company a lot. I hope he was able to help some of you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and give feedback, leave comments, whatever. And we're going to get out of here, and that's a wrap.
GloryMidnightNights.com